Hi, subscribe to my channel Shobha Rana for more.
There's a question of affordability also here, Ryan. What happens is, particularly in India, we have not conditioned ourselves at a mindset level to spend on good nutrition or good food. Like you said, 300 rupees of a broccoli would sound so expensive to us instead of putting 700 on a movie ticket or something like that, or 800 for a glass of wine or something like that. So how does one prepare themselves on a mindset level to really kind of go towards nutrition and spend their money on nutrition? Some of us who are, let's say, who have their basics sorted, or who are, so to say, in a little above the average income group, they still are kind of understanding this because they have the money, they would want to spend it on the best for them that they are ingesting in their body. But the people who are still in the middle class, but I see that they are spending on other experiences. Let's say it's a vacation, it's a weekend hangout or party with friends or house parties. They're spending equally, or in some manner quite exorbitantly also there, if I may say. But when it comes to nutrition, everyday nutrition, then we kind of cut corners. Like I was having this conversation with one of my friends, and we were talking about ghee. Like you said, it's pretty expensive. So there's A2 ghee now. There are a bunch of categories, and you get it up to like 4,000 rupees a kg. So for somebody to think of that, because and they can afford it, if they can afford, let's say, 10,000 rupees on a house party, they rightly can afford that on a a liter of ghee that they are going to be consuming for the entire month. How does one bring out this shift on a mindset level?
So there are two parts to your question. One is the affordability mindset, and the other one is the intent mindset. Let me go with the intent mindset. You don't need to be rich, you don't need to be above middle class to first say that my body is the most expensive real estate. The three vectors for great health in a poor man and a rich man is sleep, exercise, and diet. Sleep does not cost money. Exercise does not cost money. I agree with you that the diet mindset can be categorized into affordability. But now, for all the people, poor, middle class, or rich, this is what I have to say to you as Ryan Fernando. You select the food and put it into your body. When we look at the consumer survey of the average of India using 100 rupees, around 25 years ago, 56 or 57 rupees went towards food, which means disposable income now has gone up and it has come down to 40 rupees for food. But ma'am, in this 40 rupees, I already said that 10 rupees, 56 paisa or 50 paisa goes towards processed foods and beverages, and only 3 rupees 80 paisa goes towards vegetables, and 3 rupees 80 paisa goes towards fruit. The intent comes from awareness. And when we are not aware that our body is the most expensive real estate, we put it out of our mind. Yesterday, I had an interview with some of the topmost CEOs of the leading hospital in India, and they are working on the preventive healthcare model. And they were talking to me that families are willing to give any amount of money once a person is diagnosed with a threatening lifestyle disease like diabetes, hypertension, heart attack, stenting, fatty liver, colon cancer, breast cancer. They are willing to spend lakhs of rupees even if they are poor. A shared incident with you. I had one of my housekeepings in my office go to a private office when there is a world class government hospital here in Bangalore. So when people say they are poor and they don't have money, when they get sick, they want to go to private practice. Why? Because they believe they'll get the best care over there. That is a mindset. For a person to change his mindset, you and I are doing an awareness. Nutrition is cheap. You just need to have the intent to go and hunt for the right foods. I can make you a protein powder from basic chana, rajma powder, sattu powder, and still make it like a protein powder of 30 to 40 grams of protein under 50 rupees. Now, if you tell me that urban India is okay, but rural India is poor, I think our podcast is being watched by mostly people who can afford a smartphone.
Absolutely.
And they are in that audience which I am communicating to, that when you decide to buy your next phone, don't invest all that money in an expensive phone because you're only saying hi, hello, and watching this podcast at the end of the day. But what you put into your body requires a seismic mind shift. ₹100 Cadbury bar to a peon in a government office, to a software engineer, to a CEO, and to Anil Ambani have the same price tag. The affordability mindset lies in the person removing the wallet and giving them money. Don't give your money to outside food. Give your money to home cooked food. Don't give your money to processed foods. Give your money to fruits and vegetables. This is my advice to people. Have the intent change. And pricing, hey, you can't afford organic food. Get the food home, wash it better. Make friends with your local farmers. Everybody who lives in urban India comes from a gaon. I come from a gaon called Sharao in Goa. I have already contracted the farmers over there to grow my own rice. But sir, we are going to charge you 500 rupees per kg of organic rice. You know what? What's the entire cost of your field? Okay, so much. I'll buy the entire cost of your field and I'm going to sell this rice for you and you keep all the profits. Because you know what? I don't want to drive that German luxury vehicle. I am driving already my luxury vehicle. This intent I want from people in India.